Oh, my glasses. Are we live? Are we there? Hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel and tonight's live stream, the Friday Night Natter. How are we all doing? What sort of week have we had? I hope you're all safe and well, and it's been a good one for you. I've just realised I've left my glasses, so this could be quite interesting, trying to see what you're all writing to me in the live chat. Please do say hello so I know who's watching. I can see I've got 4 people, so hello, hello, hello. So first of all, I didn't sort of mention this last week. Good evening, Anita. Hello, my gorgeous. How are you doing? Good evening. Loving the hair. Thank you very much. Yes, I went to my friend who is also my hairdresser on Wednesday night, and she re-bleached this front bit for me. Left it on, a little bit longer than potentially we should have done, but that was fine. And it's really lightened up so well this time that when we've put the violet on, it's really, the blue, as you can see, has really took, so I'm really chuffed to bits with it. Good evening, Roxanne. Hello, my darling. Yay, thank you for joining us. Good evening. I am so happy that I can make tonight. So are we, my darling. Yay! I have had a pretty good week organising. How has your week been? Oh, busy. Busy. I am absolutely a knicky-knacked. It's been a good one. It's all been positive, and I'll get into that in a minute. But yeah, I am absolutely shattered, I have to say. Anita, it's lovely and bright. Yeah, isn't it? I know. In fact, I called at my friends tonight, and she was like, oh, let me have a look at your hair. Because after she bleached it, she just put the blue on, the violet on. And then we were having a cuppa. And I'm like, right, I'm going to go home now. This is about 9 o'clock Wednesday night. So I literally drove home, and then I was like, nee. And I got in the shower and I washed it off. So she'd not actually seen it. And she was like, oh my God, look at that. How well has that took? I was like, I know. And the best thing is, right, the next colour she's got in mind for me is a UV green. Oh, that's gonna be hopefully just before Halloween. So I'm gonna glow in the dark. Literally, I am gonna glow in the dark. I cannot wait. I hope she manages to get her hands on it. I'm really excited. Anita, I've been organising and decluttering too, Roxanne. Wow, well, that makes 3 of us ladies. Oh my God, Anita, UV green. Yeah, I know. I can't wait. Roxanne, I still have loads to do, bless you. I went emerald green and loved it, but work didn't agree. I remember you saying, sweetheart, I can't wait to see it. Neither can I. Alina Bell, hi! Hello, my lovely lady. How are you doing? Hi, Kirsty. A new sub of yours here. I love the blue hair. It looks fab. Thank you, my darling. Yes, I know, Ellie. You've come over from Lisa, haven't you, my darling? From Authentic Beauty. Thank you so much, Ellie, for bobbing over and subbing and coming on here as well. That is amazing. Thank you so much. Oh, sorry, I keep getting pop-ups coming up. There we go. Anita, hi. Alina Bell, absolutely. Ellie, hi all. Yay. Roxanne, Ellie, welcome to the group. Absolutely, guys. Yes, Roxanne, you might not know, or you might do, because I know you watch the live streams afterwards, don't you, darling? But Ellie has come over from a new YouTuber that's introduced herself to me. Her name is Lisa, and her channel is Authentic Beauty. Although the I of authentic is actually a number 1. So it's capital AUTHEN 1C, or ENT 1C, and then beauty. Yeah, Lisa's a lovely, lovely lady. Yorkshire. Well, she lives in Yorkshire. She's in Leeds, so she's not too far away from us, Roxanne. She's kind of, is she kind of in between us, babe? Yeah, I think so. She's kind of in between us. Sorry. Hi, Sue. Sue Shields there is my neighbour. She's literally next door. She's on the other side of the wall. So, hi, baby. Not seen you in ages, have I? Only about half an hour ago I saw her. Anita, that's Kelly, right? Only you know I get confused. Yeah, it's not Kelly, but you thought it was Anita. That's right. Yes, darling. Kelly is afflicted beauty. I know. But Lisa is authentic beauty. Like I say, she's based in Leeds. Roxanne, I'll go and have a look at her channel. Yes, please do. Please do. Anita, Sue, are you responsible for Kirsty getting drunk? Yes, this is the Sue. This is the Sue who came round on her birthday and didn't leave until 3 in the morning. Yes, Anita. And even if she tries to say no, it is. And anyway, she's actually helping today as well. She's already helped this afternoon after I got back from the school run, I hasten to add, because I'm now on my 4th. I am the singles tonight though, guys, because otherwise I'd have been by now, and that wouldn't have been good. Anita, good for you, Sue. Laugh out loud. Yeah, I don't know who's the worst influence, me or her, to be perfectly honest. But the reason I've started early today, ladies and gentlemen, is because I didn't tell you last week, but today is actually my birthday day. Yes, it is. I am 41 years old today. So cheers, everybody, and happy birthday to me. I was going to start the live stream actually with happy birthday playing, and then I couldn't figure it out. So, you know, I could sing, but I'm not going to. Anita, happy birthday. Yay, thank you. Yeah, I know. I can't believe it's a year since my 40th. I had a massive party last year for my 40th, and honestly, I cannot believe that's been a year. And I was planning it for a year before that. Anita, I will sing. Go on then, mate. You do some singing for me. Ellie, happy birthday. Thank you, sweetie pie. Yeah, so yeah, proper in my 40s now. Not that it worries me at all, because, you know, basic concern. No. But yeah, so it's my birthday today, and here I am talking to you lot. Which is great. I'm hoping Sue, I think she might have bobbed off now, but I'm hoping Sue's going to bob round here when I've finished, or I'll bob round there anyway. So hubby's just having a shower. He's off out to the pub because he's out of beer in the house. So what can he do? You know, he can't get in the car and go and get some. No, he's got to have a walk to the local. Roxanne, happy birthday. Thank you, darling. Yeah, so what have I been up to this week? So yes, I've been decluttering and sorting out as well. Oh, I love them little popper emojis. Thanks, Roxanne. Yeah, oh, busy. Basically, oh, here we go, Anita. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kirsty. Happy birthday to you. Imagine me singing. Oh, signing or singing? Singing. I've sung that along with you. Yay! Kelly, hello, lovely lady. Hi, everyone. Yay! I finally made it to one after missing a couple. You have, my darling, and we've missed you. Has everything been all right, Kel? Yeah? Roxanne, I surprised a friend with a late birthday present of a big box of skincare, and she loved it. Awesome idea. Well done, Roxanne. That's brilliant, sweetheart. Anita, Roxanne, hi, Kelly. Kelly, happy birthday. Thank you, Kel. Yes, I'm proper old fart now, but do I care? Not a jot. In the words of Billy Connolly, not a jot. Anita, what did you get for your birthday then? Well, I got, what did I get? I got £50 in money, which I kind of already spent about 2 months ago, but I'll get onto that in a bit. My friend, our Kaz, got me a bottle of Gordon's gin, but Sicilian lemon. And a little can of vodka lime and lemonade as well. So I'm like, oh, good choice, Kaz. Loving that. Anita, geez, I'm older than you, so if you're an old fart, what am I? Sue, light switch, laugh out loud. Yeah, that's he's actually managed to do it, Sue, but the screws are too long apparently. So he's got to take it off and like hacksaw down the screws or something. I have no idea. Yeah, no, that was funny because Sue was here when hubby came in from work and sort of went, oh, here you go, love, happy birthday, and threw a new light switch onto the table. Bit of a joke, but there we go, guys. Kelly, yeah, all good now. Good. My wee boy was taken into hospital last week, but he's out and well now. Oh, thank goodness for that, darling. Crikey, I bet that was scary. Anita, oh, Sicilian lemon gin. Yes, tell me about it. So yes, oh God. And then and then the boys got me I adore liqueur chocolates. So they got me a box of liqueur chocolates and a box of, it's a hot chocolate gift box set. And you've got 9, is there 9? Either 9 or 12 little boxes of different flavour hot chocolates. So I will be having lots of fun trying those. Oh, and then Ian's bought me a new hairdryer, which doesn't sound really fantastic. I know, but to me that's amazing. And basically he said, because I used to use my mum's old hairdryer, that sort of went kaput about a year or so ago. So I've been using another old one, and it's a bit manky and a bit, you know, it's a bit on its last legs. And funnily enough, not that I'd mentioned it to him, but funnily enough, the other day, was it a few days ago or last week, I'd noticed I could start smelling a bit of burning. And I was like, oh no, is this motor going out as well now? But yeah, bless his cotton socks. He'd sort of just wandering around looking for something for me. Went into Boots. They'd got this offer on this lovely Babyless hairdryer. And he was like, oh, well, you know, her mum's blew up and she's using her old one. And I don't know whether she wants a new one, but I'll get her it. And I was like, that is so thoughtful. You know, he knows, obviously, I have to use my hairdryer every day. But yeah, I thought that was really lovely and really thoughtful and kind of him. So I have a brand new sparkly, and it's like a pearl shimmer. It's really pretty. So I have a nice new sparkling hairdryer, which is amazing. And I shall look forward to trying that out in the morning. So yeah. So quick update on what I've been doing this week. Oh my goodness. You know, I said last week in the live stream that I've got like about 11 videos to film, right? So last Saturday, I had a mammoth filming session. I filmed 4 videos last Saturday. I've now got 11 videos to film again. And I have to say, I could have filmed on Tuesday afternoon. I could have done. But I decided to have, while little one was having his nap, I decided to have a couple of hours rest on the settee, to be perfectly honest. And then I could have filmed again, squeezed it in this afternoon. But unfortunately, again, I've just been so busy. I was like, do you know what? A, it's my birthday. B, I'm Nicky Nacked. C, I'm just going to sit on my bum and just, no telly on, no radio, no nothing. Just, you know. So yeah, so I've got a lot of filming again to do. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, I am hoping to get at least 1 video, if not 2, filmed tomorrow because Ian and I are going out tomorrow night. The kids are stopping out at my dad's overnight, all three of them. And we're going to a restaurant a few miles away. We've heard really, really good things about it over the years. We've never got to go, so we've decided we're going to go there. So yes, so obviously I have to get ready. So while I'm getting ready, I might as well film it if I've got time, because I'm having my new kitchen flooring put down tomorrow morning, sort of late morning, lunchtime, and then I've got somebody coming in the afternoon while I take the kids to my dad's to clean all my upholstery, my settees and everything, which again I've been needing doing for years. And it's kind of like, right, we're going to be we've chosen our estate agent for getting the house on the market. So they'll be coming next week to do the photos. So it's like, well, it's a good time to get all these sort of jobs done. Hence the light switch that Sue mentioned earlier, because I've had a dimmer light switch, a like fiddly twiddly one, in my front room for years, and it's finally busted and give up the ghost. So I was cleaning all in here the other day, rung in at work, and I'm like, right, snag jobs to do. We need a new light switch. This needs doing, that needs doing. So it's like, right. So yeah, so hence the light switch as well. So Kelly, Anita sounds. Oh, hang on. Sorry, I've missed a few here. Anita, oh no, Kelly. Roxanne, I hope nothing too serious, Kelly. Anita, sounds a bit girly for you. Yeah. It does. The hairdryer does sound a bit girly, but it's not actually, Anita. It is actually really, really pretty. So I'm really pleased about that. Oh no, my husband knows me too well not to get me pink or over like that. God no. Kelly, yes, it was a wee bit stressful. I bet, my darling, but he was in good hands. He was having breathing difficulties due to low oxygen levels. Oh, never. Anytime he gets a bad cold, he ends up with viral asthma. Oh, and that's when literally the chest and the lungs and the nasal passages just literally just constrict and shut down, don't they, sweetheart? Roxanne, I'm glad that he's out and at home recovering. I hope he recovers soon. Absolutely, as do we all, Kelly, after numerous nebulizers, oxygen and steroids, he's well again, thankfully. We were worried he might have COVID, but he got the test and was negative. Fabulous. That is, well, that is the best thing, isn't it? Because yeah, if he suffers with sort of getting those asthma type attacks, and he's got respiratory sort of weaknesses, then the one thing you don't want to get is COVID, isn't it, mate? We're exactly the same with Louis, my little one. We again, even before lockdown was initiated, we were shielding him because he can have respiratory problems. So Roxanne, that's really good news. Yes, it is, darling. Kelly, thanks, Roxanne. He's back to his usual mad self. Yeah, why is it as adults, if we get poorly, even once we start that road to recovery, we can take a few weeks, even a few months, to really be getting, back to where we should be. Kids, a couple of days, and it's like, was there anything really wrong with them? And there was. But you wouldn't know it to look at them, would you? Roxanne, it was lovely catching up. Oh, but I have to go. All right, my sweetheart, no worries. I have to be up early in the morning. Enjoy the rest of your birthday. I will do, my darling. And have a lovely night out tomorrow. Take care and stay safe, all. You too, Roxanne. Have a wonderful evening, my darling. Thank you so much for popping in, even if, 15, 20 minutes. I really appreciate it. I do. And you can always catch up anyway. On that, afterwards in a few days when you've got an hour or whatever to do it. So thank you, Roxanne. Bye, darling. Anita, nebulizers are the best when you have bad asthma. I suffer badly when I'm poorly with asthma and always have to have a nebulizer once a day. Makes you feel so much better. It's amazing, isn't it, Anita? You put a nebulizer on and all of a sudden you go from having a 10-ton weight on your chest and like that to all of a sudden you can actually feel your lungs expanding and like I mean, it still might be a bit like that, but you can feel them working and releasing. And yeah, nebulizers are the best thing, definitely. Kelly, oh God, yeah, the steroids made him hyper. Yeah, yeah. Catch 22, need the steroids to make him better, steroids make him hyper. What can I do to calm the hyper down? Not a jot. You know, it's in their system, in their blood. You've had it. Anita, bye Roxanne, stay safe. Kelly, bye Roxanne. Sue, our Lubu was really poorly, bless him. He was, wasn't he, darling? Yeah, Louis threw his temperature the other night to up to 40. I thought he was really poorly. I think it's just been teething. Because for the past few weeks he's been really shoving his hands in and pushing his thumb up and stuff like that. So I think it's his back molars. But last Sunday he was really not very well. He ended up having a 4-hour nap in the afternoon, which he does like his naps, but not normally that long. And he was just really not with it and a bit. I was like, this kid's really not very well. Tested his, I felt him, I was like, it's really hot. Stripped him off, tested his temperature. I did it 3 times with the digital in the ear thing, which he didn't like. And I got, one was 38.8, one was 39.6, and one was 40.1. I thought, that can't be right. So I went and got my good old fashioned, you know, hold it on the top of the head. You know, the forehead thermometers that you hold on, yeah, and they change the colour. Straight away, it was hitting 39 and it was almost into the 40. And I thought, oh, we're going to have an A&E job here. So Cal pulled him up every hour. And I mean, every hour through the night, I hardly slept. I was checking his temperature. It came back down to about 38, which still isn't real. But it was like, well, it's better than it was. So kept Cal calling him. He was a bit off it sort of Tuesday. Temperature was still around the 38, 39 mark. And then Wednesday, he seemed to wake up and his temperature had gone down and it was a lot better. And then yesterday, it was better still. And today, he's been a little bugger, hasn't he, Sue? He's been all over the place. And like I say, it's like nothing had happened. So, yeah. Ellie, bye, Roxanne. Anita, oh yeah, nebulizers make you feel like you can breathe again. Yeah. Sue, oh my God, yeah, they're the best steroids. I live on them. Yeah, she does. It's true. Sue has respiratory issues. She is renowned for getting pneumonia and not going to the doctor when every bugger around her is saying to. Although last time she did actually listen a few weeks ago. And the following day, after we'd sat in here at the other end of this table, and there's me going, well, you know, if you'd actually go to the doctor when people are telling you to, you might find you get better quicker. What happened the following day? She went to the doctors. And it's amazing, isn't it, mate? Because although you were on the steroids again, and you know, you've not ended up New Year's Day knocking on the door going, can you take me to A&E? Have we? No. See? Yeah, I'll tell everybody. I'll sprag on you. Yeah, she did. Few year ago, 3-4 year ago, she'd been really, really ill. So, yep, remember, yes. So a few years ago, she'd been really, really ill for about 3 weeks, since the beginning of December, 3-4 weeks. Kept telling her to go to the doctors. She wouldn't go. And yeah, and then she ended up New Year's Day knocking on the door going, can you take me to A&E? And we got her into A&E, got her into the emergency, like the out of hours doctory thing. And they got her in there, stuck the old doodah on the finger. And I'm looking at her sats going, oh my Lord, she was at 92%. Which if anybody knows anything about your SAT levels, which is your oxygen saturation level in your blood, you really should be 98% plus. So a 92% is not good. And I'm sat there going, I'm trying not to say anything, but I'm seeing what's happening. And I'm thinking, she ain't getting out of this hospital tonight. And how long was it, mate? How long were you in for? 3 weeks that time? Yeah. Anita, I'm the same. I avoid the doctors until I'm desperate. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, I'm guilty of that. I've had pneumonia a few times over the years. And yeah, I know in myself that as soon as I start the cold, I should really go to the doctor and get antibiotics, because regardless of what I do, a cold always goes on my chest. And then it gets into a chest infection, and then you end up as pneumonia, But do I go? No. Although, having said that, the last time I had the severe bout of pneumonia was when I was pregnant with Louis. And I had it twice. And the second time, the hospital gave me a spare set of antibiotics, which is still in date. So I do actually have a pack of antibiotics at home in my cupboard. So if I do feel as though, hang on a minute, this is starting to turn, I can actually pop a couple. That then gives me enough chance to ring the doctors up and get my own prescription done. So 3 weeks, you saved my life. Yes, on ICU. Yes, she was on ICU. You see, you'd have thought you'd learnt, but you didn't, did you? But anyway, that's where we'll leave that there for now. So yes, house on the market. Yes. Chosen as agent, sorted all the details out. Was hoping to have been live today, but when they've sent the the contract with your estate agent to say yes, we want you to market the property, unfortunately the address on there was not quite correct. We have this all the time with our address. Basically, when you put the postcode in, depending on which sort of postcode or address finding system you use, it will either bring up the correct address or it won't. And if it brings up the wrong one is about 2 miles further way down the road. And we have this problem all the time with the address not being correct. So obviously, I've had to ring the estate agents today and say, it needs amending because it's not quite the right address. And I'm like, obviously, I don't want to be signing and submitting a contract for an address that's not mine, because that could get a bit complicated, you know what I mean? So yeah, so hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll get the amended contract tomorrow. We can tick all the boxes, do what we need to do, wang it back. So hopefully from Monday we should be live. It should be saying available to buy me. So Anita, I'm the same. Every time I get a cold, I get a chest infection, which is why it really annoys me when people come into work with a cold and infect me, because they get better and I get sicker. Yeah, absolutely, my darling. I'm exactly the same. I mean, first time I had pneumonia, I was 10 months old, and our family GP at the time, my mum phoned and said, look, she's really, she won't stop screaming. She, there's something seriously wrong. And he refused to come out and look at me. So 6 o'clock the following morning, after my mum literally hadn't been able to put me down all night, my dad actually came off of work, because my dad was on nights. My dad finished at 6 o'clock in the morning, came home. My mum were like in absolute pieces, like, oh my God, where have you been? I've been waiting for you coming home. And they took me straight to the hospital, A&E, and A&E actually had a go at my mum and said, why haven't you had the doctor out, your GP out to this child? And my mum were like, I did, he refused to come out. And nowadays there would be a lawsuit over all that, because by law, any child under the age of 12 months, they cannot refuse to come out and see them. They must come out and see them. We're talking 1980, so things were a wee bit different. And my mum always said it's because the GP were pissed, because he was known to like a few sherbets and a few whiskies. Yeah, so the reason he didn't come out was because he'd had too much to drink. So, but anyway, yeah, the hospital weren't very happy, but Yeah, so yeah, the first time I had pneumonia, like I say, I was 10 months old, and that left me with a weakened chest anyway. So I'm really, really susceptible to it now. But I still don't do as I'm meant to do because, hey, who does, you know? So, Sue, you're not allowed to move. I know, my darling. I know. Oh, Anita. Oh, I hope you get lots of interest in your house. Yes, so do I, Anita. So do I. We're kind of hoping because, funnily enough, there's another of the terraces a bit further down, a couple down from me, and it's up with the agent who we're going up with. Um, but we're hoping because that's actually what they call an estate sale. So it's the family, the lady and gentleman who used to own it are now deceased, and it's the family who are selling it. But it does need some work doing on it. So they've gone in at a guide price. There's like a 10,000 sort of guide pricey brackety thing. And we decided to go in right at the top of that. So that because we've done bits of work, so it's kind of like we're hoping that people who've maybe seen that one liked the house but have been put off by the amount of work, if they then see ours and go, oh, same house, same, style, age, layout, room sizes, all that, but the work's already been done for us, oh, that is going to be worth the money. So that's what we're kind of hoping for. That's what we're playing off. We shall wait and see. But of course, as always, I will keep you updated, ladies and gentlemen. So, Anita, P.S. Sorry, Sue. Yeah, I know. Poor Subu doesn't want me to go, doesn't want me to leave. But I have shown her, she came around the other day and I said, we were talking about where we want to move to. And I'm like, look, it's not that far away. So I got Google Maps up and I was showing her and stuff. And she went, oh, it's not that far. I'm like, no, it's, 15, 20-minute drive. It's not too bad. So Kelly, oh, fab. I oh, sorry, that's an exclamation mark. See, I told you I've not got my glasses on. Have you found somewhere else to move to yet, or are you waiting to sell first? Yeah, I've actually been looking for like 10 years. We've been wanting to move for 10 years. So I've been keeping my eye on the house market and, not just where we want to go, but around here as well. So yeah, I have seen things that I like, properties I like, I know what I'm after, blah, blah, blah. But we haven't physically gone and seen any houses yet because the mortgage advisor has advised us, God, that was weird, not to until we've got an offer on our house. So that's the way we're going to play it. Yeah, so fingers crossed, fingers, toes, anything else that you can get crossed, Ooh. So yeah, Sue, you got a beaut kitchen. Thank you, sweetheart. Yeah, you like my kitchen, don't you, darling? We revamped it last year. We didn't like rip it all out and start again. We just got new doors. We reused all the old handles. I just gave them a bloody good scrub in bicarb soda and got all the grime and all that out. And then we got a new cooker, new hood, extractor hood, kept the old worktop, and then, oh, my gorgeous splashback. Yeah, got a beautiful splashback. We probably spent more on the splashback than we did on anything else, but it's black and it's like got mirrored sparkly bits in. I love it. It's amazing. My poor husband, oh my God, he's not a guy who sweats, but fitting that, he was sweating because it was like £150 a length of this bloody splashback, and we'd got 2 lengths. And I just kept saying, no, it's got to be right. Like, make sure you measure it correctly and don't go wibbly wobbly with your cutting and all that. The poor lad, he probably had to, oh God. And it's only when you put something like that on that's flat that you realise in old houses how much the walls are not plumb and nowhere near level. he had to at some points he had to chip away the plaster, and I'm not kidding, like that thickness of plaster down to the brickwork, just so it was then actually flush with the God knows what the plasterer who'd done it before had done, but I think he thought he was sculpting a pregnant woman with belly came out at the bottom, and poor Ian, yeah, had to chop all that away just to get this splashback to fit. But it is gorgeous and I love it. So yeah, so we did all that, and then I've got the new flooring only a year later, but I've got the new oh, what do they call it? Lino cushioned flooring. I've got that coming and being fitted tomorrow, so yeah, that'll really finish it off. And it's like a dark grey, that, and the cupboard doors, the new doors that we bought, are all white. So yeah, fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Sue needs a Subaru flat on it. It does, my darling. We need a little annex, don't we, on the side for you. Yeah, it's not a granny flat, it's a Subaru flat. Absolutely, babes. Kelly, hopefully it's a quick sale for you. Yeah, fingers crossed, but it'll be what it'll be. You know, like I say, we've wanted to move for the best part of 10 years. And it was just unfortunate that obviously the financial crash happened, and it's literally took this amount of time for the house value. The value it is now is what it was in 2007 when the crash happened. It took 13 years for the value of our house to get back up to where it was. So yeah, so it's all systems go, which means it's all manic. It's like tidying, cleaning, because obviously 6 months of the kids being at home, couldn't do anything. I can't hoover when my eldest James is around because of the autism. It just sends him into a meltdown. So usually I hoover up when he's at school, and of course, where has he been for the last 6 months? But at home. So that was interesting. In fact, Sue came and did me hoovering for me, and we soon filled the Dyson up, didn't you, love? So yeah, it's been busy, and that's why I'm so knicky-knacked. And like I say, that's why I've actually moved my room around. So rather than my pile of filming stuff being right here, it's now over there. Still out of shot. Excuse me. So, oh yeah, actually 12 videos. I've just realised I've had another delivery today. So yeah, I've got 12 videos to film. They'll get done. I'll do them. I'll film them. Anybody know how I can turn a 24-hour day into about a 36-hour day? That would be handy. So, Anita, that's the only thing. You have to be viewing ready all the time. Yeah, I know. And that's going to be interesting with 3 kids in the house. Yeah. Yeah. Sue, you done well, girl. Thank you, sweetheart. You too, because you've been helping. Anita, don't sleep. No, needs sleep. What is it? Sleep's for wimps. Or those that are 20-year-old and not 41-year-old, and matchsticks. I mean, look at the bags. Look at the bags, guys. So yeah, this week's just flown. I mean, I can't believe that we're here on a Friday night again already. Doesn't seem 2 minutes since last week, does it? Crikey Moses. But yeah, so probably another busy week, sort of finishing off, getting organised, ready for the photos. I'm hoping the photos are going to be around about midweek. So yeah, a bit more work to do on that. But I mean, particularly in this room, I know you guys don't see anything other than what I show you. But believe me, around and out of shot, yeah. But I'm actually quite happy and quite pleased with my front room now. So it's looking all right. I'm quite chuffed with it. So I just got the rest of the house. No, I'm kidding. Upstairs is all right, and that's okay. It's just my middle room and the kitchen just needs a wee bit more organising. But the middle room's a nightmare because that's the room where the kids are. So, you know, I mean, one of the agents they had come round, and she was like, "Oh well, I know it's a home, and you know, you've got to still live here, but you know, for photos and viewing purposes, you will need to put all the children's toys away." I'm like, "Where would you like me to put them?" You know, and for God's sake, you know, this is a family home. This is not a brand new build show home, Mrs. You know, I've got children. I've got 3 of them, one of which is 2.5. You know, so yeah, it looks messy, and yeah, you know, you know, it's all big things and bright things, and they play music and they flash lights. That's what 2.5-year-olds have, love. You know, no, I am not going to be desperately trying to hide all the toys away. It just ain't going to work, you know. Yeah, I didn't like it. She was straight off the list. Nah. Sue, we don't sleep, do we? Laugh out loud. No, no. Like hell you can. It's a kid's room. Exactly. As you well know, my sweetheart. I mean, crikey Moses, sometimes with Louie Lou, like you can tidy up, he's been playing, you can tidy up, you can turn round, and what you've just tidied up, he's just got the box and gone and emptied it again. You're like, really? What was the point? So half the time, I don't bother tidying up until the kids have gone to bed, because otherwise they just get everything out again. I mean, the big two, you know, this was kind of the funny thing, was before I had Louis, the big two were just getting to that stage where, you know, they weren't into, you know, so many of the fiddly little, well, I say fiddly little bits. Matthew loves his Lego, and James loves his jigsaws, so they are fiddly. But you know, all the bigger toys and the play kitchens and all that malarkey. Oh, just nearly knocked my drink over. That was starting to get, you know, where there wasn't so many big toys around. And then you go and have another little one, and it's like, right, get all that out again, you know. Oh, oh, hang on a minute. I need a, oops, oh, poop. I've just noticed I've got wax. My candle here has just given up the ghost, and it's just spilt all over my unit. And I've got vodka and lemonade sliding all the way and dripping down onto my leg and onto the floor. So just a minute, guys. There we go. Right, Anita, if someone walks into your house and gets that feeling, it won't make a difference if there are toys out. Exactly. Exactly. It's about the feel of a house. And you're right, Anita. You do, when you walk in, you will get a feeling. And whether that feeling's for you or it's not, it don't matter. But exactly, it's not going to matter if there's toys out. I mean, yeah, you know, they are a bit messy. And when she came, because she came on Monday morning, and in fact, Sue was looking after Louis for me because he wasn't very well. I'd gone to, where had I gone to? Oh, I'd called at the childminders, because Louis is starting to go to the childminder one day a week in preparation for starting school nursery next September. So I'd gone down to fill out all the paperwork and what have you know, sign your life away with 10,000 bits of paper, as you do, with these things. So I'd ended up being a bit longer at Tina's than I'd anticipated. So I'd literally got home 10 minutes before this woman was due to come in. So I'd not had time to tidy up, you know? So his toys were all kind of all over the place, but it's like, really? You know, get your head out your ass, love. You know? Anyway. Sue, your house is not that bad. We found my times, laugh out loud. Yeah, Sue's got her eyebrow pierced. And she'd had quite a big thick one in, hadn't you, love? And she found it was too heavy. And she said she'd had it in about 15 years, mind. But it was making her eyebrow droop a wee bit. So she comes round, right? She's bought this new one. Oh my God, right? Talk about teeny weeny. Jesus Christ. I was like, oh my God. So first of all, I've got to try and undo an eyebrow stud that's been in 15 years, you know. So it's a bit trying to get it undone, but we got there. And then managed to put the new one through, trying to get that ball on the end. Well, oh my God, it was like, I've got my glasses on. No, that was too much. Glasses off, in the light, out the light, with the tweezers, without the tweezers. But we got there in the end, and I was dead proud of myself because we did manage it. So, yeah. But her new one, both balls unscrew. So we'd got it through. I'd got the bottom one screwed. I then had to run out and get the kids from school. So again, Sue stopped with Lou. I comes back, she's like, my top ball's pinned off. And I was like, oh, never. And I was like, no way, I bet you've not found it, have you? Because it's so tiny. And then bugger me, she was like, actually, no. She says, you can tell you've hoovered up well in here. She says, I just sort of put my hand on the floor and went, oh, there it is. And honest to God, it's like it's smaller than a pinhead. It is tiny. And how I managed to get it on, I've no idea. But we didn't have to make sure they were tight after that, didn't we, love? You make me laugh. I make you laugh all the time. I love coming. It's so homely. Oh, thank you, honey. Kelly, oh yes, I know that feeling. I just finished tidying one room, go to the next, and by the time that's done, the first one, it's a mess again. Yeah, absolutely. And Louis likes to stand at the, I've got a baby gate in between the middle room and the kitchen. And yeah, he's going to be a postman when he goes older, because he likes to launch and post things over his baby gate into the kitchen. So then I have half the toys in the kitchen as well. So it's like, yay, thanks for that, son. Really didn't want you building bricks in the kitchen, but thank you, my darling. That's very kind of you. Oh dear, Anita, I have that with the kittens, laugh out loud. Yeah, oh God, I bet you do. They have a toy box and empty it every day. Then I put it all back and then they empty it again within 5 minutes. Yeah. See, same thing. Animals, children, no difference. Ooh, you're making me queasy talking about piercings. Sorry, Anita. Yeah, well, I've got my nose done. I do want to get my ears sorted as well. I used to have this ear done right at the top up here. I had that done when I was about 13. So I'd like that re-piercing. And then because I've actually got, it's really weird. I've got my bottom holes, and then I've actually got my second holes, I've actually got 2 of. Because the first time they did them, they were lopsided right on the edge. So I had them done again. But they've healed up now. So I'd like those redoing. And then I fancy having, I don't know whether to go in there, I can't remember what that bit's called, but that bit in your ear there. And also where you can have them, where you have like, is it 2 or 3 you have here? And then you actually, they're like a row of stars. It looks so pretty and they go all the way up here. So I really do want to get a few piercings done. I'm not allowed another tattoo yet because the husband and I are meant to take it in turns. So it was like he had his, well, I had my back done first, then he had his back done. Then he had his top of his arm done, which I got him for his birthday the other year. Then I had my back piece done. Then I went and got my ankle done back end of last year. Oh God, that's been nearly a year since I've had my ankle done. So it's like he keeps saying, it's my turn next, it's my turn next. And I'm like, yeah, but I know what I want next. You know, you're not 100%. It's like, still not next. So It just means I've got longer to save up for it, because it is a big piece that I'm wanting on my leg. It'll start at my hip and then go down to my knee. So be a big one. Anita, sorry, Sue. I've got the naughtiest cat ever. Laugh out loud. You leave Amy alone. She only goes for you. She only swipes at you. She don't swipe at me, does she? Anita, I've got a very naughty kitten right now, Sue. Oh dear. Uh-oh. Are you keeping that one then, Anita? Anita, oh God, stop with the piercings. And as for tattoos, no, hate needles. Sorry, darling. Yes. But the thing is, with tattoos, if you have them on your back, you don't see the needle, do you? You know? And anyway, it don't really look like a needle. I kind of forget that they are needles, if you know what I mean. Because they just look like a big electronic pen, you know? But yeah, no, I do want to get some piercings, get some more piercings. I am wondering, I'm toying, because you know Rachel, Enigma 77 Reviews, she's got a lip pierce, she's got a ring, and I really like it, but I've got such funny lips anyway. You know, I say it a lot on the videos that I sometimes find applying my lipstick, it can be awkward. So I think if I put a lip ring in there, it's just adding to the difficulty. But I kind of fancy having that bit done there, you know, right in the middle. So I don't know. I don't know. No, not keeping this one too naughty. Laugh out loud. Ellie, do back tattoos hurt? I've been contemplating one. Right, my sweetheart. Well, short answer is yeah. Any tattoo hurts, to be perfectly honest. My back piece is up on my top of back. I don't know whether you can show you a wee bit of it, but you can just about see the back top of it there. So it goes from my neck to sort of just about where my bra strap is. So that's my back piece. Yeah, it does hurt. It's a needle going into your skin at high speed, and they're drawing lines down and one thing and another, you know. So yeah, in fact, after I always remember, I had that done in the summer, and I'd got a little strappy vest on. So obviously, when it was done, you know, they clean you up and they put stuff on, and then they cover you in cling film to keep it nice and sterile and free from any dust sticking to it or like that. Well, of course, you just had it done, and it was bleeding. And as I'm walking through town back to the car, I heard a woman behind me go, "Oh, that looks sore." And I felt like turning around and going, "No shit, Sherlock. I've just spent 3 hours having a needle scraped through my skin. What do you think it's going to look like?" But I didn't. I kept me cool. Yeah, you know, I'm trying to think if my back hurt more than my ankle. No, my ankle hurt more than my back. The top of my back. My other one at the lower part of my back, that was a bit ouchy, but that's just because of where it is. It's right near the bottom. And that was the first one I ever had done, and I nearly fainted when I had that done. It were only half an hour. But yeah, the worst bit for me with my top back was down at the bottom, near where, in the middle, literally on my spine, right at the bottom, where sort of in line with where your bra strap is. Basically, what I've got on my back is it's a bunch of flowers, and they're tied up with a yellow ribbon, and they've got the stalks coming out. And when she was doing the ribbon, that was the worst part. That was like, yeah, this is really getting to me now. But like I say, that's right in the middle of my back on my spine. So, you know, yeah, that's the short answer, Ellie, is yeah, but any tattoo hurts, sweetheart, you know. But it depends what your level of pain tolerance is like. I've got quite a high pain threshold, to be honest. some people, don't. They're a very, very low pain threshold. So what I say might feel uncomfortable or a bit pinchy for me, somebody else might be like, oh my God, I'm going to die. I can't go, So horses for courses and all that. So mine runs up and down stairs all the time. Yeah. And Sue's got 7 tattoos. They're addictive. Yeah. Anita, although he's curled up on me, purring now, looking angelic. Oh, it's because he knows we're talking about him, you see. So I've got one on my belly that hurt. Yeah, Sarah, my sister, she's got one down sort of on her tummy and towards a sort of groiny line, if you know what I mean. She said that was a bit pinchy. Kelly, it goes so fast you can't even see the needle, really. Exactly. It does, doesn't it, Kel? It just looks like a big fat pen. You know, one of them multicoloured pens where you've got the thing, you click it down to get the different colours. It's basically like a huge version of that. So, Anita, oh my God, first piercings, now needles. Oh, Kat, we're going to have to change the subject, aren't we? Otherwise, Anita's just not going to come on anymore. I want a musical or music. Ellie, that's my leg piece. I'm having the musical score, 2 musical scores. One at the top will be Bon Jovi's Wanted Dead or Alive, and it'll start at my hip, come round, and then snake down my thigh, and then end. Where that ends is going to be a thistle, and then starting from the other side round the thistle will be Guns N' Roses' Sweet Child of Mine. And I actually want it to be playable. So if I laid down and somebody got a guitar or a piano, they could actually play the notes and get the tune up. So I want it to be really, really realistic. So, Kelly, I've done a few tattoos in my time. My ex was a tattooist. Oh, awesome. The general consensus from customers is that it's more painful on areas that are bony or over tight muscles. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, my ankle was, especially when she was round the back, because obviously you've got your Achilles round the back, which really stands out. Now tendons are incredibly tough, and yeah, that was a bit, but I didn't cry. I was a big brave girl. I had my big pants on. I was fine. Anita, oh God, you're putting me off my wine. Oh, Anita, sorry, darling. We'll have to get you on the hard stuff. Anita, I'm a wimp. I almost faint at the sight of a needle. My husband's the same. Honestly, Ian can be quite with blood and stuff like that, and yet he's got 2 tattoos. So, Ellie, I want a musical note on my upper back. My brother has 12 tattoos all over his body. He said shoulder hurts the most, but back is not so bad. Now, that's funny because mine actually comes onto my shoulders. And I would say sort of the very, very top, I don't know. Hang on a minute. I'm stripping off for you all here. Ooh. Right. I don't know whether you can see. Can you just see the top of there? Where the right at the top, so it's right near your what is it, the trapezoid muscle. That was a bit stingy, but yeah, no, the worst bit for me with this was the bow in the middle of my back, but like I say, it was right on my spine, Ellie. So but yeah, I probably agree with that, Kelly. Bony areas, if it's fleshy, you're all right. So like when I have my thigh done, I know the bit on my hip's gonna hurt, and probably the bottom bit near my knee will be a bit painful. But the rest of it on my thigh, my fleshy thigh, should be okay, to be honest. The biggest advice I can give is, although they tell you not to use it now, Ellie, I'm not sure where you're based. Are you based in the UK, my darling? If you are, basically, nappy cream, that's what you want. Anita, oh my God, I'm covering my ears. Yeah, for healing purposes, you want a nappy cream. Something that's very rich, very oily, very thick, that will just really keep that area really, really well hydrated. I use Bepanthen, purely because it's the nappy rash cream that I use on the kids. But there's Bepanthen and, oh, hang on, Kelly. If you're really worried, you can get Amato cream from your pharmacist to numb the area. Yes, you can. That's true, Kelly. Thank you. Yeah, Ellie, you can get a cream that has got a local anaesthetic in it. You know, like they give kids when they're having operations. And they put that special cream on. It's just a cream that's got local anaesthetic in it, darling. So it's a topical thing, and it just numbs the top of the skin and then the nerve endings, basically. So yeah, you could do that if you wanted. Apply an hour before you're getting the tattoo and cover with cling film. There we go. Thanks, Kel. Ellie, yeah, you're in London, right, darling? Yeah. So yeah, Bepanthen, not the cheapest, but it's really thick, really oily. And honestly, I didn't use, when I had my first one, I was just putting normal moisturizer on it, like a body butter, you know. And I actually had that one dried out and scabbed up in some places, and then when the scab was coming off, it was bringing the ink and the colour and everything with it. With my back and with my ankle, I've just used Bepanthen. My back was healed up within a week, and my ankle, I think, was about 3 days. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, job's a good one. So yeah, it was fine. So few beers before is the best. No, Susan, it is not the best because alcohol thins the blood and makes you bleed more. So no, no, no. No alcohol before tattooing. And also, don't do what I did, Ellie, which is not have any breakfast either. I'm really bad at not having breakfast. In fact, I often get till 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon and go, oh, I feel a bit ill. Oh, that's because I haven't eaten today. No, you must make sure you eat before you go and have your tattoo done as well, darling. Really, really do. That is actually very important because, particularly if it's your first tattoo, having the tattoo and everything, it can send you into a little bit of shock. And if your blood sugar levels are too low, you'll make yourself faint. And that is not good. So yeah, please make sure you eat before you go. Kelly, you can also get a tattoo healing cream in Superdrug. Can you, Kel? Didn't know about that. Thank you, darling. Never knew that. Ellie, thanks. Anita, haha, Sue, not sure that's allowed yet. Oh dear, Kelly at Sue Shields. Oh no, don't drink before a tattoo, please. Especially not spirits, as it's harder for the pigment to stay in your skin. There is that as well, Kelly, yeah. Anita, or just have a dead nice breakfast and forget the tattoo. There is that, Anita, as well, my darling. Kelly, the only thing with nappy cream is it can fade the colours a little. Oh, really? Is that why they don't advise it anymore? Because I know when I had my back done, they advised it, and then when I had my ankle done, they were like, "You'll be fine," but we actually don't advise people to use Bepanthen anymore. So yeah, I don't know. I must admit, I didn't find that, or I've not really found it. So yeah. Sue, don't drink spirits, laugh out loud. No, she doesn't. She's a lager girl through and through. Anita, just saying. Yeah, Anita will be one of those that she's like, yeah, I'll come with you and I'll support you while you're having tattoo done. I'll be in the pub over the road and you can crack on. But I'm here to support, you know? Oh dear, Ellie. Sue, laugh out loud, no worries. Oh dear. Can we do drugs then? Piss myself laughing. Susan! Oh, dearie me. No, I wouldn't go anywhere near. No, I bet you wouldn't, Anita. Oh, bless you, darling. Bless you. You do have to be quite sadistic to have tattoos, I have to say, because they do hurt, you know. Like I say, you're having a needle scraped through your skin for however long it takes. You know, they are a permanent thing. Anita, Valium, Sue. Yeah, plenty of Valium, be fine. Um, Yeah, they do hurt. But do you know what? It is really weird because they are addictive. I mean, I've got three. Like I say, I know what I want for my next one. I am going to have my leg piece done. But I'm also wanting one over my shoulder as well that I've wanted for years. But I always said I wouldn't have that one done until I'd got married because as much as I love my tattoos, at that point, I only had the one on my lower back. I didn't have my back piece, my top back piece done. And I was like, oh no, I wouldn't want a tattoo showing through my wedding dress or on my wedding dress. Weirdly, since I've had my back piece done, I want to show it off. I will purposefully buy dresses or tops, and if they like it's really awkward for me to wear one shoulder things because on the back it then cuts my tattoo in half. So now I'd rather wear an outfit that either covers it fully so it comes right high up, or it's open and you can see it all. And I forget I've got it as well, which is really weird. And then, you know, strangers will just be like, oh, I like your tattoo. And I'm like, oh, yeah, oh, yeah, thanks. Yeah, I forget about it kind of thing. So, yeah, but they are. So, yeah, I've got a leg piece that I want to have done and a thing over my shoulder as well. So, Sue, you best get married then. Out loud. Kelly, once it's done, though. That's true. No pain, no gain. Yeah, and once it's done, it is done. And I mean, I suppose in that respect, a little bit like childbirth. You know, you have a few days of going, oh my God, why the hell did I do this? And then it's like, well, you know, and you go through it again. And then in my case, you go through it a third time, you know. So, I mean, they say, I don't understand why people say that, you know. Well, after you've given birth, you know, you forget about all the pain. No, you bloody don't. You really don't. It's just that I think for me, it was a case of, well, I know I've got to go through this to get the end product, and that was fine. And I suppose again, tattoos, if you want to look at it like that, you've got to go through that pain to get the end result, you know. So my mum hated tattoos, and yet she loved mine. She only ever knew the one on my lower back. She didn't know because the one on the top of my back is actually a memorial tattoo to my mum and my nana. It's me, my mum, and my nana basically. That's what it represents. So, and the one on my ankle, obviously, she didn't see. So, yeah. Anita, do you know I once spent 2 weeks on Valium and Tramadol due to seriously hurting my back? Bloody hell, love. Can you actually remember anything about that 2 weeks being on Valium and Tramadol? Jesus. I was so off my face. I didn't know what day it was or what my bloody name was. Yeah, to be honest, didn't mind it. Oh, bless you. Yeah, it's like morphine. Morphine is good stuff. Really good stuff. You honest to God, you think you can fly when you've got morphine. I had, by the way, I had a bone graft operation when I was 11. That's how I know about morphine. So yeah, I was on morphine for about 3 weeks, and yeah, that's good shit. That stuff. Absolutely awesome is morphine. Highly recommend. Legally, obviously. Sue, Kirsty is one crazy lady. That's why I love her. Yeah. You see, you're so used to me, aren't you, Sue? It's just like, nah, this is normal. Kelly, giving birth is such a strange experience. It is, isn't it, Kelly? I kind of classify it as it is a bit like an out of body experience because, again, personal experience. When I was like literally at the point where I'm like thinking, okay, here we go, we're on the downward slope kind of thing. I kind of went very, very quiet and like literally like focused in on myself, and I physically couldn't talk. I could not say a word. I was thinking things, but there was no way there was a connection between my brain and my gut. None whatsoever. Yeah, it was really like, and I always say to people like, that I know, trust your body. If your body is telling you to do something or not to do something, listen to it. Listen to your body, go with the flow, try and relax as much as possible. Don't tense up with the contract. I know, easier said than done. I know. But don't tense up and things like that, and just breathe and just relax. Listen to your body, because at the end of the day, a woman's body is made to give birth. That is what we are on this planet for, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm sorry, but it is as simplistic as that, you know. And let's face it, women have been giving birth for thousands of years. All right, maternal fatalities were rather high in the medieval period and stuff like that, but that's because they didn't understand about infection and keeping things clean and all that malarkey. But yeah, listen to your body and just go with the flow. Mind you, I couldn't really do much else with mine because they were all three of them were once they were ready to come, they came rather sharpish. I mean, Louis, I didn't even get the chance to get the gas and air, so I had him with absolutely nothing. The other two, I did just have gas and air. So yeah, but they forget to tell you you can't send the kids back when you've had them. Yeah, I know. I kept saying that. It's like, God, you trying to go back? You ain't going back the way you came out. God, no. Oh, yes, had morphine too, Anita, and gas and air. Wonderful stuff. Gas and air's amazing, isn't it? When I was pregnant with James, I remember a good friend of mine, Kerry, turning around and saying, gas and air, it doesn't take the pain away. It really doesn't. It just means you don't give a shit. And she was absolutely bob on. Did nothing to take the pain away. I just didn't care. And she was like, it's like you've downed 3 or 4 double vodkas, neat, one after each other. That's what it feels like. And again, she was absolutely right. It is. Ian found out when he did his back in, and he had to be rescued from work by. Funnily enough, he works at a hospital, and he had to be rescued by the other hospital in the area, sending an ambulance for him. But they gave him gas and air in the ambulance, and he was like, "It's good shit, this love." I'm like, "Yeah, I know. Tell me about it." Anita, that's my one regret in life. I won't experience having children. Well, no, sweetheart. But you've got your fur babies, haven't you, sweetheart? And they all need as much looking after, if not more, than human children. So, you're still a mummy and you're still doing a fabulous job. You're still giving some small, young, creature, you are giving them the love and the care and the attention that they need to grow and thrive. You're doing a brilliant job, my darling. Oh, hang on, Marima. Sue, I had a tramadol injection. Oh my God, I thought I was dying. Oh my. Wow. Yeah, I bet. Anita, Sue, tramadol is ace. Laugh out loud. Kelly, my son was back to back. Oh, Kel, I'm crossing my legs for you, right? When I was birthing him, so they had to use the forceps. But still wasn't too bad with gas and air. With Eva, I had no pain relief. She was born in the birthing pool. Do you know, I planned for all 3 of mine to have in water and no chance. There was no way they could have got that pool ready in time for me. Because like I say, once they decided they were coming, that were it. So yeah, no, I had all 3 on dry land, as they call it. But yeah, that was my birth plan. Was a birthing pool. Anita, I remember having gas and air and saying it isn't working. Then I went dizzy and my voice went dead deep. Felt like a right idiot. Yeah, you do. Ian said exactly the same. He kept saying, it's not working, it's not working. And paramedics going, give it a minute, mate, give it a minute, give it a minute. And then all of a sudden Ian was like, wait, sorry, this. And apparently he was trying to crack on with the female paramedic. I would love to have seen that. Because my husband, he might look like a big, tough, hard man, but he's a right soft teddy bear. Do you know what I mean? I mean, it took him, God, how long did it take him to build up the courage to ask me out? About 2 months, I think. So, yeah, you know? But Ian said his voice went really deep and he said it was really weird because he knew he was talking. He knew it was him, but it didn't sound like him. And he was like, who's that talking when I'm talking? And they're saying what I'm saying. Oh, yeah, it's me. No, that's not me. He said he was having a right argument with himself in his head. Anita, I have got my fur babies. True. You have, darling. Kelly, she was born. Oh my God. She was born still inside the sack and they had to burst that to let her free. Crikey Moses. I have heard of that. I really have heard of that, Kelly, but I've never known anybody who's had that happen to them. You see, with James, I got to 9.5 centimetres and the midwife, and the water still hadn't broke. And the midwife was like, oh, for crying out loud, I've had enough of this, let alone you. She says, come here, I'm going to break the waters. She broke the waters and literally 3 pushes later, he were here, and that were it. Matthew was the same, although was literally, I felt like I wanted to push. I pushed once, that was the waters, and then 4 pushes later, he was here. And with Louis, because I had a pregnancy condition called polyhydramnios, where you create and generate far too much amniotic fluid, that kept saying to me, you know, if your waters go at home, you are going to know about it. And boy, did I. Fortunately, I was in the hospital, but literally, I was laid on my side. My waters went. I was still connected to the monitoring machine. I sort of flipped over onto my knees and up, and that was it. That was it. As the waters came out, he came out with them. So he literally surfed out, he did. So yeah. So usually give me for my stomach. It's horrible, hate it. Yeah, you're not good on the tramadol, are you, love? Fur babies are the best. Yes, they are. They are. Kelly, no one talks about the afterbirth either. Oh my God. And after pains. Oh my God. You don't get after pains with your first, do you? Jesus Christ. Second and third. Oh my God. Particularly after Louis. Oh my God. The after pains with Louis were worse than actually the contractions and giving birth to him. I swear they were. It was ridiculous. But yeah, afterbirth, yeah, the fact that your uterus is still contracting and you do literally, you feel yourself contract and then all of a sudden, plop, there we go. You've got the placenta and everything. You literally do have to give birth to it. I know no one tells you that, do they? Anita, they are, Sue. With me, most of them don't stay long, but they're all a blessing. They are all a blessing. And just Anita, the starting life that you give those fur babies, you know, just think if you weren't there, my love, weren't there giving them the love and the support and the help that they need, yeah? Oh, Kelly, please, let's talk about afterbirth on top of needles and pieces. Oh God, can we go back to talking about cars? Oh, Anita, bless you, darling. Yeah, it's been a right one. Kelly, Anita, sorry. It's a right blood and guts talk, isn't it, tonight? Oh, crikey. So a few weeks ago, all we did was talk about cars. And tonight we're talking about needles, piercings, tattoos, and afterbirths. You know, and who when I say to you all, we go with the flow at the end of my videos, you know, and I'm saying about I have my live stream on a Friday night and there's no set topic and we just go with the flow. I ain't lying, am I? We do, you know? So I've lost 2 in 3 years, broke my heart. Yeah, it did, didn't it, darling? I don't know. My fur babies were my life. Yeah. Yeah, they are. And yet all you do is complain about them. But, you know, at least Amy's not as bad as Mikey going up and down the stairs. Crikey, that cat was, he was gone in. He'd got about 3 sarnies short of a picnic he had. Oh, Sue, Anita, oh, Sue, I didn't mean I lose them. I foster for cats protection, so they're with me a while before going on to new homes. Yeah, she does, Sue. Yeah, Anita is a foster fur mummy. So yeah, she takes in abandoned animals, abandoned cats, ones that are, you know, found dumped or whatever. Anita takes them in, looks after them, gets them all back to full health, and then they go on to their forever homes, don't they, Anita? If they're allowed to leave Anita's home. There's sometimes it's quite hard to give them up, isn't it, love? So you and our Lubu are lucky to be here after the serious accident you had. Yes, I know. And thank God I had the polyhydramnios, so he was well insulated, wasn't he? You know, could have been a lot worse. Anita, I prefer cars or beauty boxes. Absolutely, sweetheart. Absolutely. Yeah, so I couldn't do that. I'd end up a cat lady. Good on you. Yeah, no, you would, Sue. You'd never give them up, would you? You'd be like, no, they're not right. They're staying here. They're staying here. So, yeah, beauty boxes. So I've got, what have I had delivered this week? I've had Glossy Box come. I've had Birchbox come. And what else have I had? Latest in Beauty. I've had Latest in Beauty come. And I can't remember what else. Oh, yeah. A couple of hauls as well. It was really naughty. I think this is when I said to you a couple of weeks ago, I've been really, really naughty. Yeah, they've finally been delivered. But I'm hoping when you see the unboxings of them, you will be blown away, absolutely blown away by the deals that I got. I don't think the deals that I've got are now still available, but I'm still going to unbox and show you because, you know, keep an eye on these websites and sign up to their newsletters. And if they do these sort of things in the future, which I think they have done them before, you'll be, you know, notified. Yeah. So, yeah. Kelly, ooh, talking about beauty boxes. I'm interested to see what the Rocker Box collection this month and the Advent calendar will have in. Yes, I'm very excited about the Rocker Box Advent calendar, Kelly, as well. I have pre-ordered my Look Fantastic one. So I'm definitely getting Look Fantastic. I really fancy getting the Rockbox one because it's first time they've ever done it. But has anybody seen the Rituals 3D one? Oh my lord. It is a little village and the little houses light up and everything. And I'm just like, and you know what, right? I know this is a lot of money, but it's only 89 quid. Now that's the same price as like the Feel Unique one or whatever. And yet the Rituals one is a reusable, you know, advent calendar, Christmas scene. It's got the little houses, like I say, they light up. It's got the Christmas trees. It's absolutely gorgeous. So I am really, really considering not getting the Rocker Box or the Feel Unique one, but actually getting the Rituals one because I really, really love it. So Yeah. Anyway, I'm missing out on messages. Just a minute. Anita, oh yes, Kelly, let's talk advent calendars, please. Kelly, still waiting on my glossy box dispatch email. Oh, for crying out loud, love. I've got variation 1 this month. No idea what that means. I will find out when I unbox it. Sue, my phone's going flat. It's been brilliant. Take care, everyone. All right, darling. I shall see you in a bit anyway. Kelly, anyone else doing the John Lewis beauty event this time? Oh, no, darling. Don't know about that. So fill me in. Not that I've got a John Lewis near me, but, fill me in. Anita, right on my soapbox now. Okay, right. I love Glossybox, but was very annoyed this month. Box turned up poorly wrapped and no book and didn't get right contents. Uh-oh. It sounds like you've had a mystery box, Anita, because every time I've had a mystery box from Glossybox, there's been no booklet. And again, like you say, it was poorly wrapped. Like the ribbon was all lopsided, and just you could tell it had been messed around with. I like I say, I haven't opened my glossy box yet, so I've no idea what's inside. But that sounds to me like you've ended up with a mystery box for some reason. Have you contacted Glossybox, darling? Anita, I'm interested in Rockbox Advent. Oh, the Rituals 3D is gorgeous, isn't it? Kelly, Rockbox Advent is the only one I'm interested in so far, and I don't even know what's in it yet. Yeah, I think it's a good price as well for, if we're talking in comparison with the Glossy Box, the Look Fantastic, the Feel Unit, the Beauty Box, Advent calendars, the Rockbox one is a good price. Kelly, ooh, and maybe the Charlotte Tilbury one. Now, you see, I really want to get the Kelly. Have you seen what's in the Cult Beauty one? Have you seen the Cult Beauty? Because I really want to get that. I don't want to spend 200 quid on it, but I really want the Cult Beauty one. Anita, okay, so question. All right, sweetie pie. Anita, I have pre-ordered the Glossybox Advent now. Do I watch the spoilers or not? Oh, well, okay. Right. There is only you can make that decision, my darling. If I tell you that I have not watched anybody's unboxing of the Look Fantastic one, because like you said to me last week, no, leave it as a surprise. So I have. So when I've seen anybody that I follow and they've unboxed it, I have purposefully not watched the videos. Yeah. So I don't know. Is it gonna, if you watch the spoilers, is it then gonna take something away for you? Because if it is, then don't watch them, Kelly, I think version 1 is for all current subscribers and version 2 is for new subbies. Oh, okay. Okay. Anita, you got variation 1 glossy box. Oh, right. Okay. Ah, Kelly, the booklet for glossy box this month is online in the Beauty Lounge. Okay. So maybe there was an issue, the printed booklets, the booklets were wrong, or they had to change contents and they've had to go back in the boxes and take all the booklets out. I don't know. Anita, I did contact Glossy and they just sent me the book electronically. It wasn't a mystery, it was version 1, same as you. Oh, right, okay. Interesting. There must be something with that then, Anita. That's nice to know though, because like I say, I mean, my glossy arrived Wednesday, I think, and it's still, I haven't undone it yet, so I shall be interested to see what mine looks like inside as well, darling. Kelly, the John Lewis Virtual Beauty event are a selection of masterclasses online. If you get the gold ticket, you get access to a masterclass of your choice, a £15 gift code to use on the brand via John Lewis, and a beauty bag worth around £170. Price is £30. Okay. Well, that's all right. That's not bad. Oh. Well, I might have a look into that, Kelly, actually. That might be something that sounds quite interesting. I'll have a look into that. Thank you, darling. Anita, depends if I can forget before December. I think I will avoid spoilers. Anita, Kelly, Glossybox never told us, though. Yeah. And there's been nothing on the website, and there's not been an email saying, oh, sorry, guys, something's gone wrong this month, blah, blah, blah. So, Kelly, yeah, I'm not sure, as I haven't had my box yet. I just saw posts about it on Facebook. Oh. Anita, I saw that John Lewis event online and it looks good, but you have to sign up to their club, I think. All right, okay. Okay. Well, if it's a virtual thing and you've not actually got to go in store, that's all right. I mean, the nearest John Lewis to me is, well, I've got one about an hour's drive that way and one about an hour's drive that way. So, stuck in the middle, basically. Kelly, yeah, you need to join the John Lewis Club, but it's free to join. Oh, that's all right then. That's all right. Ellie, I've left Glossybox after my August box. Got a Look Fantastic one that I need to pick up from my mum's house, though. Awesome. Yeah, I signed in, Ellie, with Glossybox last, I think it was November, and I signed in for 12 months. So I'm pretty sure my last Glossybox will be October. And I am going to not resubscribe to them. Basically, because more than anything else, when I started my channel, I didn't intend for it to be a subscription box unboxing channel. It's meant to be a makeup looks channel and review channel. But obviously with lockdown, having the children at home, I've not been able to do as, it's just not possible. It's not good trying to do your makeup with 3 kids in and out. So I've ended up picking up more and more subscription boxes. So now the amount of money every month I'm spending on subscription boxes is rather a lot. So the ones where I'm tied in, I am going to, once they run out, I will not be getting them anymore. Me personally, I much prefer the Look Fantastic box. I've only been getting that since April. And although they're a sister company to Glossybox, excuse me, I do much prefer that box to the Glossybox, and it's only an extra, for me, it's only an extra £1.25 a month, and I just feel you get, I don't know what it is. You tend to get more makeup items in Glossybox, which is my preference, whereas Look Fantastic tends to be more skincare heavy. But I prefer the look of the boxes and just everything about the Look Fantastic box. I prefer personally. So there we go. Anita, I have watched spoilers for Look Fantastic Advent. Not spoiling it, but it's good. Thank you. I was going to say, no. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. I don't want to know. Don't want to know. Oh God, I thought Kelly was just going to spoil it then for me. I was like, no, it's fine. Kelly, contents of the goodie bag. This is the John Lewis goodie bag, isn't it, darling? Consists of Esper, pink hair and scalp mud. I've got some of that. When did I get? No, it's all right. I thought I'd just let something slip, but no, I haven't. It's fine. Yeah, I've got some of that. The Elemis Superfood Vital Veggie Mask, full size. Wow. This Works Deep Sleep Body Cocoon, full size. Wow. fresh soy cleanser, 20ml. Is that the Liz Earle skin tonic, 50ml. Dior Capture Total, 5ml. Laura Mercier The Perfect Cream, 10ml. Klein's Beauty Flash Balm, 30ml. NARS Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Base, 2.8 gram. That's a full size, that, isn't it, the NARS one? A matte lipstick in Work, 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 full size. Ooh. Oh, and GHD Curl Hold, full size. My God, that sounds like a good goodie bag. For 30 quid? Geez, it's worth it just for that, isn't it, mate? Oh, now you've definitely got my appetite whet. I've been wanting to try the NARS eyeshadow base, and the Liz Earle, and the Laura Mercier The Perfect Cream. Is that the primer? Because I think I've been wanting to try that as well. I desperately want to try the Laura Mercier setting powder as well. Anita, wow, sounds good, Kelly. Yeah, it does. Anita, chill. I'm not telling you, laugh out loud. Anita, we got it in Look Fantastic. Thank you. I thought I was spoiling something then. I was, no. But yeah, we did, didn't we? Yeah. It was the Look Fantastic birthday box. Kelly, plus the £15. Yeah, of course, plus the £15 voucher. So in that respect, if you use your voucher, you're literally only paying 15 quid for that goodie bag. I went for the Urban Decay Masterclass, so I can use the voucher to try the Lash Freak mascara. Now then, yeah, I want to try that. Apparently, it's really, really good. Oh, I tell you what, tell you what I have used for the first time recently. Oh my God. Amazing. The Benefit Bad Girl Bang mascara. I now get what everybody was going on about. Oh my, it's awesome. I love it. Love it. Ah, dear. Yeah. Who was I was watching somebody today, and they used the Lash Freak mascara. It's got a really weird looking wand. It's kind of quite skinny, but then it's a bit like me. NYX one, I think. Hang on. In that, yeah. Although I don't think you can see it as well. It's not as the Urban Decay one. It's not as thick a wand. All right, so it's a bit skinnier, and it. Can you see where this one? It kind of goes blup and then goes in and then blup again on the end. The Urban Decay one does that, but it's a bit thinner, not quite as wide, and it seems to go in more in the middle, so you can really see the bulbousy bits on both ends. So I think this is nearly about dead. I don't think there's much left in this now. Kelly, oh, if you fancy the Laura Mercier setting powder, that's the sneak peek for next month's cohorted box. Excuse me. Right. So, right. That'd be worth. Cohorted's one I've been umming and ahhing about, because it's not the cheapest, is it? Is it £35 a month, that one, Kelly? Which I'm kind of like, that's like 3, really. But I do fancy giving that quartered box a go. So if it's the Laura Mercier's in there next month, I might just do that. Anita, haha, can't believe you've only just tried Bad Girl Bang. I know. I've got a mini. No, wrong drawer. Is it that one? Yeah, I got a mini of it. God, when did I get it? I can't even remember. I've had it a while. But yeah, I've got a mini of it. There we go. And do you know what I love? Although this is quite a skinny wand, I love the shape of it, because it's quite sort of pyramidy. But you know the best thing for me, Look at that. It's how flexible. Whoops. Oh, I've just got it all on my finger. But it's how flexible that wand is. That is brilliant. You know, you can really put some pressure into it to really get those lashes coated. And my goodness, does it separate and does it lengthen? Very, very impressed. Like I say, I now get what everybody has been going on about all these years about the Bad Girl Bang mascara. I know one of the YouTubers I watch called Annette's Makeup Corner. She won't use anything but that, and I can understand why. I really, really can. Sorry, I'm just cleaning my hands up. Yeah, very, very impressed. And you know me, guys, I love my NYX on the rise. But honestly, I'm not quite sure if this is. I think if I had to pick the two together, I'd still go for my NYX purely because that is half the price than this. But I do really, really like it. It's ace. Kelly, it's like half an arrow shape, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I do. Yes, darling. You're right, Kelly. It is like half an arrow, like an arrowhead. Yeah, you're right. Is it full size, Kelly? It's a bugger to get off, but it's great. Yeah, I mean, when I'm taking my eye makeup off, I use one of those 2-in-1 thingy doodahs. It's a Nivea one with the oil and stuff where you shake it up. I use that, and then I use, funnily enough, from Medusa's makeup, it's the Pina Colada mascara melt. Oh my god, it's amazing! It's awesome. And yeah, and I use that. Then I do my full, double cleanse and all that malarkey. The next day, I got up, went in the bathroom, had my shower like normal, used my face scrub because the day after I've had makeup on, I always do a face scrub, just to get rid of any traces of makeup that, maybe because I've had a couple of drink, I've maybe missed a bit. So I always do a scrub. And even after I got out of the shower, I looked in the mirror and went, oh my God. And I'd still got, that sort of that black shadowy cast when you can see you've had mascara on the day before and you've not quite took it all off. There was still that on my lower lashes. And it had gone through 2 sets of blooming mascara remover, cleansers, toners, the lot, and a face scrub, and it was still on there. So yeah, it is really good stuff. Kelly, yes, Anita, if you fancy it, I think I have a code. To give you £5 off. It's $39.99, and if you want October's box, you need to sub before the end of the month. Plus, if you don't want the November's box, cancel before the end of this month too. Huh? Okay. So you have to sign up before the end of September to get October's box, but then you also need to cancel at the end before the end of September, so you don't get November's box. Is that because you get charged on like the first of the month or something, Kelly? Ellie, love benefit roller lash, but nothing beats my Essence Lash Princess mascara. Now then, Ellie, which Essence one have I got? No, not that drawer. Must be this drawer. Because, I ain't got many mascaras. I got the Bye Bye Panda Eyes. That's the one I got. Yeah, I got the Bye Bye Panda Eyes. It's okay. It's all right. I quite like this. It's like an everyday mascara where you just want to give your lashes a bit of colour, just so you can see you've got some on there, but you're not looking for, the real volumizing and lengthening look. But I do like that. I do like that one, I have to say. And for £3.50 or whatever it was, Very, very impressed. Very impressed with mascara for the price, I have to say. Anita, IT Cosmetics mascara is good too. Do you know, I've never tried any IT or IT Cosmetics yet. So, Kelly, for Cohorted, I started getting 2 months ago and hadn't been that impressed, but still worth money. This month I loved as it was a full box of full size colour. Wow products. Right. Kelly, you need to start doing an empties post, Kirsty. I know. You honestly, guys, you wouldn't believe my box in the bathroom because it's been so months since I've done an update video. Seriously, I've got an old glossy box in the bathroom on my shelf, and when I finish things, I've just been popping them in there. And then what I do is I will get out, because I keep all the booklets and all the leaflets from all the boxes in my drawer. And I then will go through. So I'll go back to like February or whatever month I'm up to, and I'll find all the items and make sure, you know, in my empties box, if you like. But yeah, my glossy box, my empties box is literally, I've had to take the lid off and put it underneath, and it's one of them where I'm now putting stuff on top and then sort of like holding it and going, okay, now stand back, because it's like a rubbish tip, you know, where you put stuff up and then it all falls. It's absolutely overflowing. So you're right, Kelly. It is on the list, my darling. In fact, what I might do, I don't know, what I might do is I might literally just sit with me empties box and literally just go through all of them. But I like to be able to tell you which box they're from or what company they're from. So I don't know. I don't know the way I'm going to do it yet, or whether I'm literally just going to get my empties box and sit there with all my leaflets and literally push all the products, you know, out and about. I don't know yet. I don't know which way I'm going to do it, but I will do. Anita, yes, Kelly, love an empties video. Honestly, Anita, if I sat there with this glossy box full of empties, I'd be there for about 3 hours, mate. Seriously, there is so much stuff in there. Kelly, they take payment in advance. Got you. Yeah, on the first of the month for the following month's box. I've got you, Kel. I've got you, sweetheart. If I've got a code for Cohorted, I'll pop it in the comments after the live is finished. That would be amazing. Yes, please, Kelly, because I really would like to try the Laura Mercier. And I know that is it's buy on its own, it's about 30 quid. So for the extra £5 to get the box, I don't mind doing that at all. Anita, you haven't done one of those videos for ages. I know, sweetheart, I know. Means it's time to make a video. Yeah, I know, Kelly. I know. Tell me about it. I know, Anita. It's just been situational, darling. But I wanted to reassure you all, you know, believe me, I am using my products and I am getting through them, and I've got opinions. I mean, one, I can tell you right now that was a right flop, was the G Love cognac sponge. It literally disintegrated and fell to pieces on me the first time I used it. Absolute pile of shite. Do not get the G Love cognac sponges. Absolutely useless. No point. Awful. Absolutely awful. So I've gone back to my good old ones that I got from my beauty outlet for £1. And I think that thing was worth £7. And honestly, I ran it under the water, softened it up, and I thought, this feels a bit bitty. All right. Got me scrub thing, Codex Exfoliator. Oh my God, that cream exfoliator I got months ago in Latest in Beauty. I think it was one of my first Latest in Beauty boxes I did. That is amazing. It's so lovely. Great as a second cleanse. It's brilliant. Squirted that on, went like that, and literally as I was doing this around my face, I've got bits of sponge falling into the water. Absolute waste of money, that. So that was a complete flop. I'm trying to think what else I've used. The Nip and Fab glycolic face scrub. I'm literally, I think I've got just about enough for one more scrub left out of it. Really do like the product. Don't like the scent. It's grapefruit. And I really can't stand grapefruit. But I do like the product. The cream scrub is really, really nice. But yeah, I mean, when did we get the Nip and Fab? Was it January's glossy box? We got that. And all right, it was a couple of months before I opened it, but this is one of the problems. This is why I say I like Birchbox so much. I know it's only the sample sizes, but you can get through them and use them quicker than you can the full sizes. Yes, getting full sizes in beauty boxes is nice. It makes you feel like you've got a good value box. I'm not denying that. But this 50ml of the Nip and Fab glycolic scrub has literally took me about 4 or 5 months to use, because I only scrub twice a week, maybe 3 times a week, you know? So I just don't go through it as quick. Anita, loving this chat, but I'm thinking it's your birthday and have you seen the time? Yes, I have, my darling. My eyes are have you noticed I've started with my eyes as well? My eyes are a bit stingy, so they're telling me it is time to wrap this up, guys. But can I just say, for my birthday live stream, this is now officially the longest live stream I've done. I'm quite proud of that. Anita, sounds crap, that sponge. Yeah, it was, Anita. Absolutely. Do not bother with the G Love cognac sponge at all. Don't even look at it. Walk past it, girl. Don't even go there. Kelly. Oh, wow. Yes, I just noticed the time myself. Thanks for sharing your birthday with us. Oh, thank you, guys. Thank you for coming and sharing my birthday with me. Ellie, it is almost 10 o'clock. It is, my goodness. Need to think about bed. Lovely to chat to you all. You too, Ellie. Thank you so much for coming in, my darling. We are here every Friday at 8 o'clock. So please do join us again if you are able to. Anita, you too, Ellie. Come back again. Yes, absolutely. Happy birthday, Kirsty. Thank you, Ellie. Yes, right, guys. I'm going to go and put me drawers of mascaras back. I'm going to finish my drink, get another one, and knock on her door next door and tell her to get out. So come round. Longest chat about gross things. Yeah. So we've covered quite a range tonight, guys, haven't we? We've made Anita feel sick. We've put her off her wine. We've talked advent calendars. We've talked mascaras. We've talked selling houses. Yeah, quite a good one, that, guys. So yes, let's wrap this up, ladies and gentlemen. Because have you noticed I am a bit jiggy, but at least I'm not bouncing completely up and down yet. But I tell you what, it won't be long. Go celebrate your birthday. I will, my darlings. And thank you so much for coming on. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. Have a fantastic week ahead. I will see you next Friday. I will be here. And hopefully I will have got some filming done and annoyed the hell out of all of you with me upload schedule. You never know. All right, everybody. Anita, have a good time. Have a good weekend, everybody. Absolutely, Anita. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Oh, it's not going. Ah. Oh, there we go. Bye.